How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope that you guys are all having a great day. If you guys would, please give this video a thumbs up if you guys do really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button. That way you guys do not miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. You guys can, of course, hang out with me on Discord at 6957 the Texas Man. And we're going to be doing another unboxing video. This is going to be for CodeNames. This is a tabletop game, and it is a board game / card game mixture, and it is a party game. And on average, this game is going to cost you about $12 to buy. It has been out for many years. I was strongly recommended to try this game out by a friend, and so I did. And for $12, we're going to unbox it. I'm also going to have a separate video coming out very soon showing you guys exactly how to play this game. Now, it says here that you can play this game for 2 to 8 or more players. Competitively, it is recommended that you guys play this 4 to 8. And it is rated for ages 10 and up. And on average, this game is going to take you about 15 minutes to play. Which kind of is cool because a lot of party games, they can take an hour or two, depending on how many people you have. So, based on obviously us unboxing this game, we're going to take a look as to why it only takes 15 minutes. Because a lot of party games, they're supposed to be short, but from my personal experience, a lot of party games, whether that's like Apples to Apples, Wits and Wagers, Cards Against Humanity, a lot of those games, even though they are simple in their gameplay loop, they can still take an hour. And it might just because, you know, me and my friends that we're playing, we're having a party time while also playing the game. But it'll be interesting to see how this game plays out when I end up playing it with my friends. So when you do buy this game, and I know it's upside down, but I'm reading the back of it, the game here includes 16 ancient cards in 2 colors, a double ancient card, 7 innocent bystander cards, an assassin card, 40 key cards, a rule book, a card stand, 1 timer, 200 cards, and 400 code names. And obviously this is sold over 5 million copies in 40 languages. So the 2 rival spy masters know the secret identities of 25 agents. Their teammates know the agents only by their code names. The teams compete to see how and who can make contact with all their agents first. Spy masters give one-word clues that point to multiple words on the board. Their teammates try to guess words of the right color while avoiding those that belong to the opposing team. And everyone wants to avoid the assassin. Win or lose, it's fun to figure out the clues. So, like I said, this is going to cost you about $12. You can find this online easily, Walmart, Myers, Amazon. And I've also seen this game in store shelves, especially at my local Myers. So this isn't really too hard to find, and for $12, even if you hate this game, it's $12. You're not spending like, you know, $100 on Jurassic Park 3 like I did. And you may hate that $100 that you spent on that game, and you regret it. But for $12, even if you hate this game, which I highly doubt because it's sold so many copies already, I think you're going to enjoy it. So take it apart, open up the lid. First thing you want to know is that, of course, they have to sponsor their other types of games with the people that make here CodeNames famous. So there's Letter Game, Pictomania. There is a double XL version of this, which obviously would come with more cards and code names, which is kind of interesting. There is a 2-player duet version of this. There's also a picture version of this game. And then there's another game called Galaxy Trucker that they've made. Bunny Bunny Moose Moose. That's a question, and track words. So if you buy this game, you'll get this little pamphlet, and it tells you information about some other games that they have made as well. We get a lovely but annoying little sand timer. I can only imagine what this is possibly for. I bet you it's so that you're not spending, you know, half an hour for one turn. You get these little little crate thingies here. Obviously they're already in bags. I don't think they come in bags normally, but it's really nice because there's so many, so it'll be easy to shuffle. And then you get 2 decks of CodeNames. So they're very small. So you get that, you get a little stand, and then an extra bag. And then in here you have the actual pieces. So I'll show you a few of them here. So here's blue team. Of course, they are double-sided. I don't think it matters which side you use. I think it's just color-coded. And this is for bystanders, I believe. And of course, the assassin. And then, of course, your lovely rule book. So, like I said, this is recommended for at least 4 players. If you are playing this game, there is an instruction here that tells you how to play with 2 players, and then over here it tells you how to play the game if you want to do it with 3 players, which is really nice. So, obviously you get the setup, you get the key components, how you start the game, the overview is in here, the gameplay loop of giving a clue, how to make contact, how the game ends. So I'm going to briefly breeze through this for you guys, and I don't want to repeat myself with the other video of actually how to play the game. So you split up the players into 2 teams of similar size and skill. You need at least 4 players, 2 teams of 2 for a standard game. Variants for 2 or 3 more players, like I said, can be found on the back. Each team chooses a player to be their spy master. Both spy masters sit on the same side of the table. The other players sit across from their spy masters, and they become the field operatives. You choose randomly 25 of the code names, which I just showed you earlier, and you set it up by a 5x5 grid. While shuffling the code name cards, make sure you flip over half the deck once in a while, so you always want to make sure you're mashing these cards around. That way you never end up playing the exact same 5x5 code name set over again. You want it to be randomized so it's fair for everybody. And so, the spy masters basically give a clue, and then the other people have to guess what the clue means and try to pick something. So, the game flow is that spy masters take turns giving clues. After a spy master gives a clue, his or her team starts guessing. Their turn ends when they guess wrong, when they decide to stop, or when they have made the maximum number of guesses for that clue. And then you go to the other team. So there's different ways of how you can keep the game going for your team's turn. And the game can actually end in 2 ways. So the game can end when a team has all of their words covered based on the key that I showed you here earlier. And the game can also end early if a field operative makes contact with the assassin and that team loses. So that is it, and this is not too bad. For $12, I think this is a really simple game. It's basically Clue, but instead of it being by yourself, you're having to play with other people and coordinate and understand everybody. So it's Clue, the party game, and it'll make it where you're going to have to coordinate with people. And I think that's a really cool and well done thing that they've done. And I'm excited to play this with friends and family. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Like I said, I'm going to have a full video showing you guys exactly how to play this on a table. So look forward to that. You guys have a great day. Bye, guys.